Hey Cancer, it's Jen with Lady Tarot 911. Hey, I am jumping to your February read. There's a reason that I'm doing this. I am called to do this one before moving on. I am going to follow that intuition and that guidance. Let's take a look at you for February. What I've channeled so far is that it's kind of like the rest of the signs where there's going to be this balance between emotionally connecting with like the Piscean North Node energy, between illusion and fantasy and intuition, and balancing that out with the logical, practical, precise energy, and getting a good balance between your emotional connection. It's like a fine line between passion and the logical Virgo type energy, the frustration, but between passion and frustration is, I guess, what we could say. All right, these are the two that came out. So let's see what these have to say. Against the clock. This could be like that frustration part of it. Maybe you feel like time's running out, and count your chickens. These are, so moving, something is happening very quickly, because this is a 3 card and this is a 10 card. Now, counting your chickens, there's going to be some type of quick opportunity that comes in for you, Cancer. She's holding a key, and I'm going to see, we're going to go ahead and clarify, but I'm going to see, I'm hearing that something has to do with this color. This is like a mustardy yellow. It's like but it's getting brighter. The color is getting brighter. There's against the clock and count your chickens. Maybe you feel like something about time. Time is running out. There's been too much time. Okay, let's work with that real quick. All right, tell me about these 2 messages for Cancer for the month of February. What is this about? Unfinished business with a love partner or a relationship. And actually, I'm going to start that. Nope, I'm still leave that there. I think because the yellows. And then, so there's a decision that is being made. Maybe that through interacting with others, there's a decision that's being made, and it can be unfinished business regarding some type of, I'm going back to running out of time. What? Somebody needs to make a decision. It's either you or somebody who's on your side who's running out of time. They're against the clock. And, oh, you know what I'm getting now is somebody's running out of time to speak up. And because it's going to eventually be too late. And maybe there's been a lot of time. There's some ex-partner or some connection that you have, whether this be a business partner or a soulmate energy, that is showing up, but they've taken quite a bit of time almost, and we're going to see if this is just that they've run out of time. It's too late now. Like, you've moved on, you have different opportunities, or you have a decision to make about somebody who is showing up, but they really, either they're asking you for more time on things that they have to handle on their side, or there's somebody who's asking for you to be patient about something, but you're wanting to move forward and move on because of new opportunities, maybe new relationships, new people you've met, or things that have come about, things that are providing open opportunities, open doors for you. And this could be causing maybe you some stress in February. What's at the bottom? Wait, do I have, these are all making the effort. This is going to be for you in February, a deciding point, a moment. Somebody might be coming back in, or a situation, a person, a relationship, a job, some type of opportunity that has taken a lot of time. and has been a long time, maybe somebody or something you haven't really thought about for a long time, that, and they're making a decision to talk with you or to make the effort, and it's something that maybe there wasn't complete closure with, but this is causing you, because of these new opportunities, this is causing some stress for you because you're not quite sure how to move forward with this or what to do about this, and whether you want to make the effort with this person any longer. And so that's going to be something that concerns you, that you are really contemplating. I guess I'm supposed to use lights here. So let's use some traditional tarot on this. Maybe it just took a long time for this person to speak up about a choice that was made. And in doing so, you just got to a point where you either were just resentful about it and felt like it wasn't even worth it anymore, or you just don't know what to do with this connection that might be coming back. Maybe, so these cards are a lot softer than my other cards, and I'm getting the word soft. Maybe this is like a soft touching point of this person. They are making some type of move towards you, but it's not like a definite, solid, hard move forward. It's something that's just like a soft touch, a soft entry, you have focus, you're determined, and you are set on a path, and again, going back to what I talked about, the passions versus the frustration. And it could be that maybe somebody coming in or coming back might be causing a challenge or a frustration because they want to hold you back because they're having to try and make a decision. They don't want to lose your energy or the chance with you. They're trying to hold on to you, trying to hold on to the other situation because they're horrible at making decisions, or there's things on their side, I guess I have to be fair, things on their side that maybe is holding up their decision. But regardless, they shouldn't be. Nala, maybe Nala, hey, come here, lay down. Nala, hey, Nala, come here. They shouldn't be holding on to your energy while trying to make a decision if they're going to be with you or not. That could be why she is like, are you kidding me? Have you lost it? Have you lost your damn mind? Come on. This is where you're making a decision on your side between that passion and frustration, and it's frustrating you. This is stressing you out. Hella bad. Let's look at, so what is this crossroads and socialize? Three of Wands. I almost said Two of Wands. Yep, about making a decision, an opportunity to make a decision in regards to either this is your energy, this is also Gemini energy, but Queen of Cups is your energy that I identify in this reading with. An opportunity, making a decision about an opportunity with a Queen of Cups, or to make a decision with emotion, like an emotional decision, speaking about. This is also, there's a bow and arrow on her shoulder. So this is focused on a decision. Maybe somebody has not been really focused on making this decision. They've just been kind of holding back. This could be Sagittarian energy. Maybe there's decisions regarding Sagittarian energy and Cancer energy and Gemini energy. All right. So then what is the soulmate and stress? Tell me about that. Yep, Three of Cups. Look, I just talked about three signs: Gemini, Sagittarius, and Cancer. Now that doesn't mean that those are the signs of the people, because we all have all the signs in our chart. It's just saying those energies. Gemini is about communication. So communicating. Sagittarius is about focus, and Cancer is about like emotions and more of the heart-based, home-based energy. This could read as somebody needing to focus on a decision and speaking up about the emotions that they have. They're not opening up, and it's causing them to be in this stagnant, not making a decision. But they have an opportunity to do this. It's whether they're going to step into it or not. And when they do, how long is it going to be that they've waited to make this decision about three things? This is a three card, a 30, a 3, a 3 of Cups, 3. three different primary energies, main energies that I was talking to you about. There could be three decisions, three directions, three people that this person or this issue, maybe there's three colleagues or three people at work, three people in the family, just this energy of three. You can see three eggs on her hat, on her headpiece. She's holding the key to a new opportunity. Then continue conflicted about, we've got 37 here and 37 here. Are these all on camera, hopefully? Yes. Yes, ma'am, they are. Okay. 37, 10, right? 37. I also think that potentially okay, so this is you. Somebody is not telling the truth. There's some conflict about the fact that somebody is not being honest about this type of celebration. You're having, oh, you know what this is? I think somebody is saying that they are single and independent, right? That they've broken free. Now, this can be from a relationship. This can be broken free. They're claiming that they don't feel anything for anybody anymore, or like whoever they were with, or a job, or some type of connection. They're telling you this, and this is stressing you out because you don't know whether they're just being deceitful and dishonest, whether there truly has been a clear cutting of cords, ending of whatever this group or friend situation or relationship or these issues or situationships maybe with these other people. And so you're not quite sure what to do with this opportunity, whether to continue with it or whether to leave it be until you feel, you don't know whether to make the effort or not. You don't know. This is all about trust. This is just clearly about trust. What's at the bottom of the deck? Four of Cups. So I always put that way. But oh, and look at what was under the deck. We're gonna take these. So Four of Cups. Not sure if you want to make the decision because you can probably feel this devil energy. Ten of Cups. This could be Capricorn, right? There could be a Capricorn in the mix as well. Devil energy, Ten of Cups, the Star. Whether there's really been, we're gonna take this because it's the Three of Pentacles. So some type of collaboration, or just like the Three of Cups, the Three of Pentacles is working together, and somebody who has been conflicted. There's been a lot of anxiety. Now this is going from the 9 to the 10. Potentially they have become free of a situation or deciding, but maybe there's just some healing that needs to be done. But they're obsessed with hanging on to you while they're doing that healing, and there's some with the Devil and the Seven of Swords. I'm gonna clarify these more. There's something that you're just not sure about in the mix of this. I'm gonna clarify this one and this one. Clarify the Devil and the Seven of Swords. We're gonna put them together. I'm gonna go like this. I'm actually gonna use a different deck for this. I'm gonna use this deck. Tell me about the Devil and the Seven of Swords. Why is that here for Cancer? What is this about? Oh, that one was left. The truth. Oh my gosh. What did I say? The truth. This is about the truth. Tell me the truth. What is the truth? What is the truth? Does this person still have, that was so priceless. Does this person still have connections, or what's the truth? Options, choices, indecisions. It's crossing it. Walking away, letting go. This could be that this person or this situation on your side is, they maybe have, no, I don't think they have. Because this is in the block position. I think that the truth is that they have options that they haven't fully disconnected from. And you feel this in the month of February. You don't feel that they're being honest about some, this could be addictions, or just this obsession maybe, and they're pretending to walk away, and they're pretending, that's important because this was in the block position, they're pretending to walk away and move forward, and they're happy about this, but there's something about it that has you just real stressed about what to do with this opportunity, because this is about you learning how to use your intuition, and depending on your connection or your situation, this could just be a challenge of the truth, right? And maybe it is the truth. Maybe you feel like, yes, this is the truth. However, it's taken them too long. Like, there's this resentment, like I was talking about, that you feel in February, this resentment for however long this situation has taken to clear up. And you believe it's just because potentially they've been lazy about doing anything about it, about making a decision. And it kind of pisses you off in the month of February, or whenever you hit this energy. There's unfinished business about something that somebody should have made decisions on a long time ago, or taken a different path, but they didn't. And they pushed and pushed and pushed until finally you were about to move forward with these new opportunities. And right as you start to move forward, they come running back, which we've heard a lot. But then at that point, it's not even, you don't know what to trust. You don't know what to believe. Because there's been so much that has happened. You just are in the energy now of, I don't know what to do with this connection. I don't know where to go. And it stresses you out, because you don't want to be in that same low vibration. I don't know why I repeated that. Repeating. You don't want to repeat cycles. You don't want to be in that low vibration of not making a decision of what to do about this opportunity, what to do about this person who might be coming back in. But you also know that you don't want to, you're holding back because you don't know whether it's just going to be a repeated pattern and you're going to go through the same thing all over again. All right. What's the archetype energy of this person let's work there. In the month of February, tell me about Cancer's person in the month of February. What is their true archetype? What's their true energy, true archetype energy in February? The truth of their intentions, what their energy is. Zombie, not doing anything. Resistance to fears and overcomes obstacles. Survival, active, use tactics to defeat others. Does not allow fear to predict future outcomes. This is, oh, wait a minute, hold on. Oh, this is zombie. This isn't in reverse. Wait, why is that like that? Is that supposed to be? Nope, it is. That is upright. So zombie to me, interesting. Zombie to me is just like not there. Oh, all right. It took me a minute. This card's a little confusing, but using tactics. I'm getting strategy, and I'm being drawn to the word survival. I'm almost wondering if this person is making this decision because now it's like the only way they're going to survive is, or maybe they feel like, maybe there's some situation with like money or home or some type of like, just to be able to survive, but it says resistance to fears. Tell me more about the zombie. What do you mean? Because it seems like it's a little backwards. The definitions are a little backwards. What do you mean by zombie? With zombie chef? Artistic, self-expressive, nurturing, spontaneous, entertaining, passionate, natural leader, influencing, and persuasive. Well, is that explaining the zombie? Give me this. Tell me about zombie with clarifying with the traditional tarot. Oh, the devil. Look at that, you guys. Oh, and the tower. Good God. Look at this. I'm going to show you this. Zombie, I'm not quite sure. This archetype energy that your person is in is confusing as F for me right now. Look at this. You've got zombie and chef. The chef is a changing up of this. What's this? Opinionated, compulsive. That's in reverse. I'm still getting that. This energy of them being spontaneous or about them taking a leap of faith. They've been in this zombie state. No matter what this says, to me, zombie, because this is about intuition, right? Channeling is about intuition. The whole purpose of the North Node and the South Node is to learn lessons and to live in the North Node. And the North Node for this next 18 months is about intuition, and it's about you using your intuition sometimes more than the practical or the pragmatic and the logical. Well, when I've got the devil twice. There's sudden changes in this energy. I think what it's saying is that yes, that they've been a zombie in this energy. They haven't done anything. It's just been, you can kind of see like they've turned to stone, or they become numb, or they've just not done anything. But this is changing, and it is making progress, because this is a 14, which is a 5, a 15, which is a 6, and then a 16, which is a 7 card, right? Now, this is what we don't see coming, but is also like the block is they might be having tower moments, or something sudden is changing in this energy of this obsessive chained energy that they have felt, that they can't make a decision. And it's like they're becoming themselves. It's like they're going from a zombie who maybe they have been in this decision or this choice to who they want to be. Maybe it's going from, maybe they like to cook. Maybe they want to be somebody, go back into that energy. Maybe it's fire, Aries, Leo, Sag, natural leader. That reminds me of the trailblazing, the one who wants to lead the pack. But for the longest time, they've been in the zombie energy, and this is the energy that's changing. This obsession and addictions could be a huge part of it. It says codependency, toxicity on this side, but this is changing. Your person or this situation, encouraged or being validated by the universe with these cards by saying this is changing. This is to show you them going from being chained down, and they have this opportunity now. And it could be your energy, since this is Cancer read, your energy who's pulling them, is like pulling these chains, right? Pulling them out of, helping them with being stuck here. And it could be the energetic, like I've had a couple of reads talking about, and I want to do, I guess maybe this is where it goes. Maybe this is why I'm supposed to do this read. Now it makes sense. I have had the song title, it's in the song, the lyrics, 2 lines of the song, Hall of Fame, living in the Hall of Fame, everybody's going to know your name. That to me is the fact that we all of us who are ascending are energetically doing the same thing for those who energetically for others. So what they're doing energetically affects us as well. And it comes back to the AI. This reminds me of AI. And AI, the way that AI learns is that it can learn, let's say one person was reading a book here in the United States, one person was reading a book in Canada, and you take all those people reading a book, right? And AI is able, so that one person is learning whatever they're reading, this one person is learning whatever they're reading. But AI, what is so incredible about AI is that it actually takes everything that everybody's learning and learns it at the same time. And that's why AI is so much faster, can pull from any resource anywhere, knows everything about everything. But the one thing AI doesn't know about is this. And that is intuition. AI is based on knowledge, right? But that could be why there has been such a crossroads, is because this person or the situation, your person, has not tapped into their intuition. And your energy is becoming increasingly, or they are becoming increasingly more aware of your energy, and it's affecting them to help them ascend while you're ascending, while you've got these new opportunities, right? And so it's just a matter of time before, and I hope that makes sense about the AI. It's almost like it is patterning for the collective, or patterning for the human race, that those who are ascending or doing better or helping others or wanting more for others, we're going from a ages of I am, it's me, if they have it I won't, building my own empire, like the Taurian age, right, where they would build their own empire. I'm worried about me, working harder, working long hours, money, 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 materialistic things, the fight, the competing, the chasing dreams, working as hard as you can to get to the top, the ladder. That's not this. That is the old way. Okay. The new way, and it has nothing to do with this. I'm not talking about like where this is location. I'm just talking about the separation. So the separation of the old way, or I guess you could do it this way because this is past, the old way of understanding progress and growth and success and molding the path of where the planet is going to go and humans and what's going to happen to them, to this new concept. And it's like the separation of the old earth and the old consciousness and the new earth and the new consciousness. I've seen a lot of it just outside. I mean, it's happening all around us. The LA fires, bring that up again. The LA fires is a poignant, pivotal example of what's happening within this division between the old and the new. The old way was what I just explained. The new way is the new way of AI, the new way of let's help each other, the new way of when I am helping myself and I am ascending and I am wanting to do others, express myself through creativity and doing side hustles and things that are going to help the collective, that raises me vibrationally, which energetically does the same thing as AI does in the knowledge base uploads, with tech and data, but it does it energetically. So when somebody is ascending, a person's ascending in the United States and this one's ascending in Canada, all of the people who are ascending all at the same time are affecting these people in the, over here in like Japan or Korea or, or just in your family or, your children, however you want to look at it. And it is going to be a collective of the more you ascend, the more you're helping others ascend. The more they ascend, the more they're helping you ascend. And it's instead of just you doing your own work for you, everybody who's doing it is helping you, is doing it for you. Just like everybody who's reading all the information out there together is what's teaching the AI. So I hope that makes sense. And I think that there's a sudden change of the way that this person's been, a lot to do with the fact that you are, and I'm being pulled, okay, and I'll tell you that in just a second. I'm just getting a lot of downloads right now. You are your energy, your ascension, when you let go, when you released, when you decided, okay, this just isn't supposed to be this timeline. This just isn't supposed to be this lifetime. I guess things are just, are what they are. I'm going to move on, find, there'll be somebody new that comes into my life. I'm just going to give it up to the universe. It's what it is. You've learned you can't force anybody to do things that they don't want to do, or force them to feel a certain way if they don't feel that way about you, or even if they do feel that way about you, you can't force them to tell you, because they have their own lessons to learn and they have to go through their own, soul school, right? So, but this is saying that there is going to be sudden changes because your energy, when you did that, is helping them ascend. That has a lot to do with what I was talking about, the LA fires. There was, and I mentioned this in one of my other videos, and I'll just mention it again quickly before I pull that card like I was supposed to do, before I start to get overwhelmed with all the directions, the download directions of this read. But the LA fires, there was one gentleman who thanked the firefighters for saving his house. For whatever reason, the firefighters saved that house because it had something to do with, like, I don't know. I couldn't remember what the newscast said about it. But he was hugging the firefighters and thanked them for saving his house. And he said he couldn't understand, like he didn't feel, it was like a bittersweet moment. They saved his house, but his whole entire community and his neighborhood was gone. And he's like, what's a house without a community? And that really affected him. And as he was hugging the firefighters and he was crying, and he said, the only thing I can think of is that I'm a structural engineer. And that means that because I don't have to worry about my house being built, rebuilt, I can focus on helping others. And so maybe that's why my house was saved. And I found that's extremely profound. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Your house, your home, your spiritual, your vibration is high. And as the more and more you focus on yourself, you're raising that. And as you're doing that, you're helping pull people up just by your energy. You don't have to reach out to them. You don't have to get in their space. You don't have to, bug them. You don't have to, try and teach them that way unless they come to you. It's just energetically. You have what it takes. You have your resources and tools, and energetically you're helping all these other people by like pulling them up, helping them out of these zombie type states, these asleep states. The awakened helps the ones that are asleep waken just in the energy and the ascension of what you're doing. Now, it's really weird because I feel a real separation of this read. Oh, and to go back, so it shows you, so the LA fires is a complete phoenix rising from the ashes, literally, right? The rising from the ashes. The universe has been, and universe does this to, has done this to people in the spiritual world. I know pretty much if you're watching this video, you have felt like almost everything has been taken from you. And you had to kind of readjust that mind frame to go, oh no, wait a minute. Because we have learned to instant manifest, we can get anything at any time, which means that we don't have to have that Taurian way of being where we have to fight or chase, because we've also learned that chasing or fighting pushes away bringing in manifestations, right? And a lot of times we spend our life chasing and pushing away or resisting as we're chasing, and the universe is trying to bring in our manifestations. And I talked a lot about this. I mean, I sound like a broken record, but I guess it's just what I'm supposed to say for those who don't know about it yet. But the Taurian age, we've learned we don't need to do that because we can manifest on a dime. I've done it. And and you guys have done it, or you will learn how to do it as you ascend and you focus on the important things, right? And the 3D materials, the 3D materials and the money, and I pulled a read on this and it was confirmed to me, the royalties and the castles and the money and the more money and the luxuries and the things in life, the universe is pushing us through taking those away with fires, with floods, with, just losing our job, with going on a soul journey and recognizing what is not needed in our life because we could have it at any time if we wanted it. Those things are being burned to the ground and being flooded and taken away because there's this evolution and this division, and people are rising, and they're either rising for themselves and staying in the old earth and that old consciousness, or they're rising in the new and saying, you know what, my house was saved. Yes, I could go about my day and continue where I left off, but I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to help those outside of me. And that's a pivotal moment for him. And that's going to be pivotal for a lot of people, people helping people, collective helping collective, paying it forward. And I think that that's what this energy is saying, is that your energy is doing this to a point where it's going to create this sudden change, this sudden moment. It's going to be because of your energy and their willingness, wanting a change in their life. That's going to pull them out of this zombie state and wake them up to, okay, I've got a direction to go. I've got a decision to make. Now, what I was saying about, sorry, I started to choke there. I wonder, so maybe it's just using that. Maybe it's just hard for them to tell you about this or tell you that this is what happened or is happening, or it will be hard. Maybe this making the effort, like it's challenging for them to tell you these things because they don't quite understand it yet. And there's emotion and there's changes and there's like this new, I remember when I woke up and like when I had my first big awakening, I didn't even know these existed. None of this. I didn't even know tarot existed. Nothing. And this was what, 2019? We're only talking like 5-6 years ago, right? Well, if I can, 6 years ago, if I can add, oh my gosh, that was only like 6 years ago. And I had no idea of tarot. I had never seen it on YouTube. I hadn't nothing, and hadn't heard of spiritual awakenings. And so I was really confused. And I'm sure I've mentioned it on, I think I have a video out there about my awakening. And like, that's exactly what led me to tarot, is because it was like my only friend. I couldn't tell anybody what was going on. I was afraid to be committed. I thought people would think I was crazy, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, I have a video on it. I think it's under Lady Tarot Jenn on my playlist. It talks about, like, I'm trying to help you guys, for those who are just waking up and are confused AF, you can go to that, and it kind of explains my story and to give you some hope that you're not crazy and what's happening, gives you an idea of what's happening. But regardless, I'm feeling like these cards don't really like kind of match this. So I'm being called to pull one in between here. On the last couple of reads, I've been pulling 3. I didn't mean to do it, but I had done it. And the other ones prior to that, it was just 2. So what is it that you want me to know about this? So 2, it's funny that I say that 2. Okay. Support system. This is validating. Okay, remember what I talked about when reads actually, by the end of a read, if you're pulling cards for yourself, or if you're learning tarot, or if you're learning how to read, what you want, and I've learned this not by my own accord, this is giving the accolades to Steve Subtarot, who I have learned most all of my energy information from thus far. When you get cards at the end of a reading that ties to the beginning of a reading, it means it's a complete reading that the universe validates. So I was just talking and you saw me shuffling. I don't know why, I just followed my intuition, that because these cards to me didn't seem to fit necessarily what this message was, but it's because I hadn't drawn the 3 cards. And when I did that, I was talking about 2, and I ended up getting a 20 card, which is 2, and support system. And look at, she's flying, right? And she doesn't, like, you can't see her other wing, but she's being given her other wing. And that's exactly what I was just saying. We're helping give wings to other people. Oh, that's beautiful. That's a really pretty message, Cancer. Gosh, I love that. It's a balancing. It's to help others ascend as well. This is so cool. Okay, look at this card, you guys. I didn't see this. I thought this was a gal at first look, right? A mermaid or whatever. But we're talking, this is a hand. Can you guys see that hand? And it's holding like this. But you can see there's a hand holding her leg. And then there's a hand up here that, hopefully you guys can see this. Oh, sorry. Okay, so down here, you can see, so there's a hand giving her a wing, a hand, she's actually a hand. This is a beautiful card. There's a hand here. There's a hand holding her leg. There's a hand here that's trying to support, and there's a hand here. So this is exactly what I was just saying. And that's the energy, that's tarot, that's the universe, that's God who is supporting what I'm telling you about the support system, the LA fires, the old earth, the new earth, and I thought the living in the Hall of Fame, everybody's going to know your name, right? That had come to me last week, and I tried to do a read on it and it didn't record. And I thought, why in the world would this not record? I know you want me to do it, or else you wouldn't keep this song in my head. And it just came back to me today. And it must be because this is the read, and this is why Cancer needed to be done, is because this is the read those lyrics needed to be given to you as an example of what's happening here between you and your person or this situation. And you are that support system, and to them energetically, if not in the 3D, hopefully there's going to be that recognition, but you are in their Hall of Fame. You will be in their Hall of Fame because, and they'll always know your name. They'll always remember who you all are. They always are with you. You're connected because of the help that you're giving. And then they're going to in turn, do that same thing for their children or their family or their legacy. Whether you guys are together or not, the beautiful thing is that, and we kind of shied away from this part of it, but it kind of answers this part of it. The beautiful thing is that we're all there to help each other break out of these toxic cycles and the not trusting and and the thing is that our intuition, we have to, and I'm going to get an advice card as I end this, but our intuition, that is what's going to help us in the day and age of AI. AI is going to be beautiful on many platforms and for many purposes, but it's also going to be very dangerous in the hands of those who have not woken, who do not have good intentions, who are not, who are very low vibrating and want to use it for ill purposes to hurt others versus to build people, right? But just as my intuition, and that came back to me today, it's a good example of you watching how this works where, I felt like using different decks, or I felt like I didn't, pull enough cards, that there were reasons I was confused at the beginning and then started putting two together. And then it's like puzzle. It's like a puzzle, and you start putting the puzzle pieces together and it will come to you. And this situation in February, you have an opportunity to, maybe end just the logical and maybe start opening up a little bit to the more of the intuition and going with what you feel, going with listening to your intuition. And if it says stop and there's red flags, then you know to stop, and there's red flags and there's reasons for that. But making the effort is going to be up to where you see, how you see that you fit in helping others, and if there is a forgiveness and a willingness to be high vibrating and not be resentful, which is low vibrating, and not be angry, which is, low vibrating, to understand that everything that's happened, you were essentially a non-playing character for that person who either you were used by God in the universe as a catalyst to help these people, as a temptation to test these people or these situations, just as others have done for you, or you've been an NPC for, to just be I'm hearing ley line, to be a part of the grid, to be a part of the structure of whatever this karma was, or this karmic, the karmic lesson that needed to be learned. And Nala, you just happened to be in the crossfire of that. So I'm going to get an advice card, and then I'm going to end this read. This was really deep, and it was important, and it's really long, but it gives you a good idea of what February is going to look like for you. It's going to be a real pivotal moment for you in February. It's going to be a pivotal time for you. I mean, and I say February, if that's when you pick this, if that's the timeline you're on, blah, blah, blah. We've already talked about that in lots of videos. You should know that by now if you follow me. And if not, please do follow me and subscribe, because we are a family and we're just kind of going through this journey together. I'm on this journey right now as well. So, locked, honest work. That's alcohol. That might be part of the addictions there. And offering work you want. What does that say? Work you want may not be in reach now. You can take a temp position while waiting and opening. Your new place offers job security. So honest work, locking in honest work. What is this all about? It's okay to have a job that's not very glamorous. Get some experience to help you move up in the future. Success is a process, not a quick fix. And this one is, you will be offered a new position or investment opportunity. Think about it and research it carefully before accepting. So this is saying that, now this could be in regards to job position or colleagues, or, if it's not relationship. And so I took soulmate, but soulmate could be in a job, but the heart here is why I was going with relationships as well. But, and I think she's wearing a heart. Isn't she wearing a heart necklace? There's a heart somewhere, another heart somewhere. So I was taking it as relationship, but this could be in a job or in some type of being offered a position. So locked. Again, I think that you're going to get an offer, whether it be in relationships or in work. And maybe this is just saying that you're going to, okay, bringing it back around, because I was thinking that the end of this, it was kind of choppy between the two messages. There could be just two messages here, because this was talking about whether to trust this person, and this switched to the message of, yes, this person, there is a change up of this person and this energy. You can trust that, that, right? But maybe moving forward, you have an opportunity to, with this offer or what this person or this situation brings into you, not fully trusting the truth. You have this offering that comes in that this lock is not locked into it. Maybe it's just on a trial basis to see that maybe it's a work in progress, and it's something that you won't lock into, but you'll give it a chance. The reason I say that is because it's on the make the effort card, right? Maybe just a trial. Maybe if the choice or the situation that you're stressed about is whether to just put action, action speaks louder than words. This is saying to maybe not lock into it, but give it a chance and see if there's going to be honest effort and honest work that's put into it, or that this job is going to, is going to be where you want to lock in, right? Where is it that you want to lock in? Is this the relationship you want to lock into? Maybe thinking about it. And then maybe if you're stressed about saying no, but you're stressed about saying yes, maybe just say maybe. And that's what I can leave you with, Cancer. I hope that helped. And it was really deep. And there was quite a bit in both of those messages. And your February looks hella intense, just saying. Hang in there and know that I love you and that I will be here for you and helping you along the way so that you don't feel alone, because you're not alone. I'm in this as well. Love you guys. You guys have a great day, and I'll connect with you on the next video. Bye.